Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today is the introductory class of our course Physical Chemistry 1. The course code is CHM232. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Rai Nomanali. I did PhD from University of Science and Technology of China. Currently, I am serving as Assistant Professor IPFP in Department of Chemistry, University of Haripur. This is my official email ID and official website. If you have any query about the topic, you can directly email me or you can consult me in office hours in my office. First of all, we have to know about the assessment scheme. Uh, the total marks of this subject is 100. Quizzes and assignments will carry 20 marks. Attendance will carry 5 marks. Midterm examination will carry 25 marks. However, the final term examination carries 50 marks. Total marks are 100 for this subject. These are all the marks breakdown about this subject. Now, the course contents. In this course, basically, we have to cover the following chapters. Starting from chemical thermodynamics, we will discuss first law, second law, third law of thermodynamics and basic concepts of thermodynamics involved in it. We will also discuss the chemical equilibrium and the main topics involved in it. And in solution chemistry, we will discuss the concept of molality, and all other concepts involved. And in chemical kinetics, we will discuss the rates of chemical reaction, Arrhenius equation, and other concepts related to kinetics. However, in chapter 5, we will discuss a list of practicals one by one in our lectures. Total credit hours for this subject is 3. Chapter number 1 to 4 carries 2 credits. However, chapter number 5 carries 1 credit. Now, this is the timetable of your class. On Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have our classes. On Monday, we have theory as well as practical class. However, on Wednesday and Thursday, we have theoretical classes. Basically, this is the course introduction of Physical Chemistry 1. This course basically focuses on some basic concepts of physical chemistry. We will introduce some fundamental concepts of chemical thermodynamics, including equation of state, ideal and real gas equations. Moreover, we will elaborate 4 laws of thermodynamics, and also we will focus some concepts on thermochemistry. Moreover, the remaining parts will carry some key concepts about chemical equilibrium, solution chemistry, and chemical kinetics will also be discussed thoroughly. These are all the reference books we have. If you want to refer any book from the list, you are more than welcome. You can refer any of the book in the list. If you want to study more thorough and more elaborately, these books are good enough. Now, we will start with chapter number 1, chemical thermodynamics. This is the basic outline of our chapter number 1. In this chapter, we will cover the following topics. Starting from equation of states, ideal and real gases, the viral equation and the van der Waals equation for real gases, critical phenomena and critical constant we will discuss. We will discuss 4 laws of thermodynamics and their application. We will also discuss thermochemistry, calorimetry, heat capacity and their dependence on temperature, pressure, volume, work, reversible and non-reversible process, spontaneous and non-spontaneous process, relationships of entropy and Gibbs free energy with equilibrium, Gibbs-Helmholtz equation, fugacity and activity. These all topics will be discussed in detail, but first we will have to discuss some of the basic concepts of thermodynamics that are much necessary for building the concepts of you guys. Now, we will start with the definition of thermodynamics. What is thermodynamics? Thermodynamics is basically the flow of heat or any other form of energy into or out of the system as it undergo any physical or chemical change. Uh, Due to flow of heat into or out of the system, uh, following variables may change, that include temperature, pressure, volume, and concentration. The study of initial and final states are very important in thermodynamics, as thermodynamics only concerned with the initial and final state. Uh, in future, we will also discuss that what is the state of the system. Then you will come to know what is the initial and what is the final state. Now, the three empirical laws in thermodynamics. The study of thermodynamics is based upon the three broad generalizations derived from experimental results. These laws, first law of thermodynamics, second law of thermodynamics, and third law of thermodynamics, are independent of any theory. They are based on experimental results. Experimental results derived these laws. These three empirical laws will be discussed in detail when we cover some basic concepts of thermodynamics. First, we have to discuss some of the basic concepts, some of the scope, limitation. Then we will discuss some of the basic concepts. Then we will consider these laws after that. Now, first of all, scope of the thermodynamics. Scope is very much important when we discuss the thermodynamics or any other subject. First of all, the important laws of physical chemistry can be derived using thermodynamics. It includes phase rule, distribution law, and want-off law of lowering of vapor pressure. It also tells the occurrence of any physical or chemical change under given set of conditions. It also helps in predicting how far a physical or chemical change can proceed until the equilibrium conditions are established. So these are the three scopes that are very important in thermodynamics. Moreover, it also have some limitation as well. Limitation. The first limitation is it only applicable to a macroscopic system. Microscopic system is a bulk system. It does not tell you about an individual atom or molecule or individual structure of an atom. It does not tell you about that. It ignores the internal structure of any atom or molecule. It only tell you about the macroscopic system, the bulk form of a system. The second limitation is thermodynamics does not bother about the time factor. It does not tell you any rate of any physical or chemical change involved in a chemical reaction. It only concerned with the initial and final state. So these are the two limitations in thermodynamics. So in today's lecture, we have discussed some of the orientation part, and we have started our chapter number 1. We have covered the definition of chemical thermodynamics. We have discussed the three empirical laws, and we have discussed the scope and limitation of thermodynamics. Tomorrow we will discuss the basic concepts starting from system surrounding, boundary. We will cover some of these concepts. So that's all for today. If you have any question, you can drop your question in the portal, or otherwise you can contact me in my office. Thank you very much. See you guys.